How's it going? I'm Chris with Blackbird. We're going to go over setting up the Mantis on an easy rig. The first thing to do is choose your elastic strength. We have blue elastics. These are for 8 to 15 pounds. We have the red elastics installed here, which are from 15 to 28 pounds. And then we have the black, which takes you up to around 40 pounds. So it's really important to be as far into the middle as the elastic range as possible. If you're on either end, you're either going to have to over tension your band, or you're going to not have to do much tensioning, and it's going to kind of feel a little rigid and not give you the isolation, the best isolation. So once you've chosen your elastic, you can weigh your camera to really figure out what's best, or eventually you kind of get a feel for what it should feel like. We're going to take our slack side out of the elastic clips here, and we're just going to pull straight down and release. That starts to add tension. We'll do that again. Now if you find yourself, if you pull down and you're really up and down like this, you can actually feed tension and pull. So if you want to get it to lock, just bring your hand back slightly towards yourself, and that's what will get it to lock. So now we have some tension. Let's see, I'm going to add a little bit more. Feels pretty good. Clip into this camera, and actually a little too much. So you can use it like this if you're just going to be sitting here and you want the camera to stay up here, that's fine. I prefer to have the camera more floating around my belly button, so I can lift and I can push and I can get this full range. If you over tension it, you're wasting a lot of your boom range up in the system. Now to get down, I really have to press on it, so you don't really want that. You want your camera to float in the middle of your working range. So once you have a level of tension that you like, you can take your excess elastic and clip it up here. You can have both the clips facing the same direction and kind of do this stack method. That's one way to do it. But we found a quick way to go about this is to flip the back clip around so it's facing down, and you'll take your elastic. You can also slide these closer if you don't have much slack. You'll go down through the first one, up, down, up, and you'll just kind of like wrap it around like that. And then again, if you have not enough tail there, you can slide them closer together to clip it in. So that keeps it up out of the way, and you're good to shoot. And generally you don't have to do much tension changing once you have this set, unless you really want to be up here and don't want to have to hold any of the weight. So to add, I could grab right here in this little loop portion, and I can add some tension, just like that. And the slack will kind of sit up here, or I can just tuck it up into that. Now if I wanted to release tension while the slack is up in the clips, again, you got to take a little loop out and grab further away from the lock, pulling down and feeding up. So now I've released a little bit of tension. So that's pretty much the basic setup there with the EasyRig quick release. To get out of this, you can do it with one hand. Hold the bottom of the camera with your left, take your right or left, whichever handed you are, and you push down, basically pressing your hands together. So pushing down and lifting up on the release. There's an easier and safer way to do that. If you hand this off to someone or put it on your cart or something, pull down on your rubber tubing until this is slacked, and then disengage your lock. As for mounting the Mantis on the EasyRig, our included EasyRig adapter will work on any EasyRig. This is the Mini-Max, so we've added the small reduction plates in here. There's no modification needed on your EasyRig. All I do is pull the existing string all the way back, and I put the Mantis adapter on the front. Or if you want the Mantis to be much closer to your body, you can take the existing string forward and then mount this behind. To do that, you just have to fully undo the clamp and then place it in the back, since you can't slide over this little knob here.